Yo, Lazy Eagles 215 Entertainment TV. You guessed it, man. Hit that like button, man. We back. Um, didn't feel like doing it last night. Had to spend time with the family. It was Christmas Eve, and honestly, had better things to do. But I want to tell you guys something. We're gonna start talking, man, and we're gonna start making this make sense. NFL Week 16, man. Recap Part 1. Hit that like button, man. Hit that sub button. Hit the notification bell. Everything you can, man. And also, please comment and share my product because it's here. And I'm gonna let y'all know some real spill, man. NFL Week 16 recap part 1. We here, man. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Let's stop the cap. Let's stop the nonsense. Let's sit here and stop the nonsense because you know that the Eagles still the best team in the NFL. Eagles still are the best team in the NFL. I don't give a fuck. Eagles are the best team in the NFL. Now, mind you, I get it. It was cute what Dallas Cowboys did, right? 3rd and 30, T.Y. Hilton catching a big pass, defense getting 4 turnovers on us. That's what Dallas does. And, it's hard to win. It's hard for us to win in Jerry World. It is. But you can't tell me that Jalen Hurts not being there wasn't an X factor. You can't sit here and tell me that Jalen Hurts not being there wasn't a big deal. It was. As much as they hate to give him the MVP and hate to nod him as the MVP, they want to give it to fucking Patrick Mahomes. It's fine. I respect Patrick Mahomes. I like Patrick Mahomes, actually. But at the same time, it's not a system. You're telling me if you give Jalen Hurts that ball back, I forgot it was like a minute and 30 left on the clock. I don't care how many timeouts Jalen Hurts has, we're going to win the game. And they only beat us by 6 points. They only beat us by 6 points, right? That's all I'm saying. They only beat us by 6 points. So what are we really sitting here and saying? What are we really going to sit here and say? How are we going to keep going through this nonsense of saying that the Cowboys are better than the Eagles? I know the whole week I'm going to have to hear this on ESPN. Whole week I'm going to have to hear this on ESPN, FS1. I'm going to have to keep hearing that the Eagles are better than the Cowboys are better than the Eagles. Right? I'm going to have to keep hearing it. That's what I'm going to have to hear all week long. All week long. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to keep hearing it. And that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, my Eagles lost. They lost fair and square. They lost fair and square. There's nothing you can do really but just sit back and, and just rebuild off this, man. Nothing really major. There's nothing major, man. But, we lost fair and square. We did. And, our best player on the whole team wasn't there, Jalen Hurts. The MVP wasn't there, Jalen Hurts. Even if they don't give it to him, they give him to Patrick Mahomes. But that's what I'm going to say. But, okay, my Eagles lost, too. The Cowboys a lot, right? A lot of people saw it coming. And it's weird because normally I would be livid. But I'm actually not mad. No. Hurts, Avonte Maddox, no Hurts. Avonte Maddox leaves first quarter. And we can win the division against the Saints. That's how I feel about the situation. Honestly, that's how I feel about the situation. I'm going to say it again. We have no Hurts. We had no Hurts out there at all. No Jalen Hurts. Avonte Maddox leaves in the first quarter. And it's not the Dallas Cowboys' fault that he got hurt. I mean, shit happens, right? He got hurt. It's not their fault. And also, we can still win the fucking division and we can win first seed on Sunday against the Saints. So I'm not mad, man. That's how I feel about the situation. It was a good moral victory by the Cowboys. A great moral victory. That's what it was. A fucking moral victory. It was great. It was awesome. But at the same time, nothing major here, man. Also, don't be surprised if Tennessee knocked Dallas out. I'm not trying to be funny, man, because I got a homeboy and a friend, and I call him OG that is a Cowboys fan. I respect this man so fucking much, but I'm the whole week they're going to be saying Dallas Cowboys are Super Bowl contenders and they're better than the Eagles and the Eagles are pretenders and all this shit. The whole week. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to hear it the whole week. But like I said, man, I'm not mad about that. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys won fair and square. I was surprisingly not mad. Y'all know me. I'm a crazy Eagles fan. And normally I get livid. But I wasn't mad. It is what it is. But you see us again in Philadelphia. We're going to have Hurts. We're going to have CJ Gardner-Johnson. We're going to have a full, clean roster. So get ready for that. That's all I'm going to say. Also right here, right? Minnesota Vikings, man. I'm going to keep saying it. They're resilient. This is a Super Bowl team. Like it or not, that's what they are. Top 5 receiver, top 5 running back, and a QB that refuses to lose in Kirk Cousins. I don't want to hear nonsense no more. I don't want to hear nonsense no more. Stop it, please. Can we stop the nonsense, please? Can we sit here and stop the nonsense, please? Can we? I don't want to hear the nonsense no more. Kirk Cousins is a legit quarterback. And if he wins the Super Bowl, he's gonna be elite, in my opinion. The guy shows no resilience. He is, dude. He refuses to lose. He refuses to lose. They're resilient, man. They don't want to lose, man. Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins are like a match made in heaven. And folks, even if they go to the NFC Championship game, you still don't get rid of Kirk Cousins, honestly, right? Honestly, you're not gonna get rid of Kirk Cousins, bro. You're not. Even if they go to the NFC Championship game, even if they go to the NFC Championship game and they lose, you're not gonna get rid of Kirk Cousins, in my opinion. If you do, you're a dumbass, folks. Top 5 receiver, top 5 running back. Defense gets prepped up a little bit in the draft. I bring back Kirk Cousins one more year. Defense gets prepped up in the draft, and you see where that goes. Because you're not gonna sit here and tell me that you would get rid of Kirk Cousins. It doesn't make any sense, man. What do you want me to believe? Like, you want me to believe that you would do it? Hell of a ball player. I don't know what nobody's not seeing, man. This is a Super Bowl team all around besides the defense. Defense has some holes in it, but this is a Super Bowl team. They continue to show that you have to play them 60 minutes. You have to play them 4 quarters. You have to go through every game and play them to the brink. It's not going to be easy for you to go to Minnesota and win. They're going to be the second seed. So get ready. They're going to be the fucking second seed. We're going to be the first and they're going to be the second. And in my opinion, bro, I would love to see Minnesota get a ring. I'm a diehard Eagles fan, but I love Justin Jefferson and I love Dalvin Cook. And I love Thielen. So honestly, if my team get knocked out, I'm going for Minnesota. So be ready for that. Also, just stop the nonsense, man. The Detroit Lions let go of a fucking TJ Hawkinson is not like an elite tight end. He's not in the top 10. He's in the top 15 though, as far as tight ends go. He can't block, but he can catch. You know what I'm saying? He makes clutch catches. So end of the day, man, let's stop the nonsense. The Kirk Cousins slander ends tonight. It ends tonight. The Kirk Cousins slander ends tonight. This Minnesota Vikings team is resilient and they are ready to ball out. They are something special. And honestly, guys, I'm scared to play them again. All right. Now, we gonna get up on this one, man. Okay, all right. Get your squad, man. Hey, go Vikings. Oh, man, what's going on, man? I've never seen you here before, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that sub button too, bro. Definitely, man. If you ain't subbed up yet, thank you for coming to support me, man. Awesome. Thank you for coming to support me. Yeah, the Vikings, man, are a Super Bowl contending team. They are a Super Bowl team, in my opinion, bro. People hate to admit it, man, but I'm not gonna hate to admit it. And I told you, if my Eagles get knocked out, I'm going for them second because I would love Justin Jefferson to get a ring. I would love for Dalvin Cook to get a ring. I would love for Adam Thielen to get a ring. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, that is a Super Bowl contending team. That's a Super Bowl team, the Minnesota Vikings, man. I'm telling you. 3 people in the building. Hit that like, hit that sub button, man. Hit that notification bell. Definitely thank you for coming to support me. 3 people in the building. And, hit the comments up, man. But, yeah, it's crazy. But let's start here. Let's go to here right here, right? Don't be surprised if Joe Burrow ends up in the Super Bowl. This is an elite team. Yes, I'm saying it, and I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. They have every way to beat you. Every way to beat you. Pick a way to beat you. Pick a way that you for to play a team. Pick a way for a team that has no way to beat you. Just say, oh, you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't do this, you don't do that, right? They have 3 elite receivers. Boyd and Higgins and Jamar Chase are all 3s. They're all number 1 receivers. And you got a number 1, number 2, number 3 at receiver, and they're all 1s. That's insane. That's insane. So we're not going to sit here and keep saying that Burrow's a one-trick pony. I'm over that now. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. You have a running back in Mixon. He's not the best, but you have Snell also. I think his name is Snell. I could be wrong. It could be, it could be something else, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. That can be a squad that can dethrone the Chiefs again. I can see the Chiefs beating Buffalo and Bengals beating the Chiefs. I can see it happening again. Now, the Bengals beat the Bills, right? Bengals beat the Bills. I don't think they get number 1 seed because they still need the Kansas City Chiefs to lose 1 game. I don't think that happens. I think the Chiefs win out. But if the Bengals get the first seed, AFC's in trouble. Joe Burrow's a stud. In my opinion, some people call him Tom Brady, but I'm calling him a Peyton Manning. Joe Burrow's a stud, right? You got Higgins. You got Jamar Chase. You got Boyd. You got Hurst. If Hurst comes back, it's a problem because Hurst, he loves throwing Hurst on 3rd down. Hurst is a 3rd down tight end. He is a beast, right? You have all these weapons. You have Hibbert coming off the edge. You got Henderson coming off the edge. And they're not done for the season, folks. They're not done for the season at all. They're not done for the season. So Henderson and Hubbard can still come back. They can come back. Just thinking of depth in the event something happened to Joe. I mean, that's possible. If he gets hurt, they're fucked. But I mean, you got to just pray he don't get hurt because I mean, think about it. What's the best pass rush he's versing in the AFC playoffs? Like nobody has a great pass rush in that playoffs besides the Baltimore Ravens, in my opinion. Right? That's the only team that got a good pass rush, the Baltimore Ravens. 4 people in the building, hit that like button, man. Hit that sub button too, man. Thank you for coming through and supporting me, guys. Hit that notification bell. But I mean, other than that, I mean, Baltimore Ravens, if they even make it that far to verse the Bengals, I don't think nobody else has a good pass rush. Chiefs, okay, they have a good pass rush, but at the same time, it's not that legit. I like Dunlap, I like Chris Jones, but it's not that legit. I think the NFC has way better pass rushers. You got Dallas, you got Commanders, you got Philadelphia, so in my opinion, I think, and you have the Bucks also. So, NFC, we own the pass rusher. Now, as far as offense goes, I feel like if the Bills would have had Von Miller, then I would feel like they would have the best pass rush in the league. Because Von Miller opens up a lot of shit for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You got Chris in the building, man. What's up, Chris? What up, Chris, man? Thank you for coming through and supporting, man. Gixer Squid, man. True. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, definitely. I just don't see, man. The team is resilient, man. Don't be surprised, man, if they end up in the Super Bowl again. Team is resilient. Like I told y'all before, I got Chiefs. I got my wife's team, the Chiefs, and I got my team, the Eagles, making it to the Super Bowl this year. I got Patrick Mahomes versus Jalen Hurts, and I actually have the Chiefs beating us, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a delusional Eagles fan. I know we're not good enough to beat the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? At all. Chris Smith, Merry Christmas, man. Thank you for coming through, man. Merry Christmas, definitely. But that's my Super Bowl, man. I have the Bengals versus the Bengals in the Super Bowl, man. Don't be surprised if they get there. If they get there, don't be surprised. Chiefs and Eagles Super Bowl bound. Love the Vikings, but the Eagles are legit. I agree, bro. I agree. And think about it, right? Our team is built so much, Jiction Squid, that even though we did not have Jalen Hurts, we still lost that game by 6 points. We still lost that game by 6 points, bro. So I'm saying, we didn't have CJ Gardner-Johnson. We didn't have Jalen Hurts. We still lost that game by 6 points. Let's just get it together, guys. What are we really talking about here? We know who the best team in the NFC is, man. But yeah, I think it's going to be Vikings and Eagles. I mean, it could be the Niners, man. I could be wrong, but I just got to see Brock Purdy against a real defense, man. Eagles not winning. Chris, you crazy, man. Niners, you already know. I mean, it's possible, but Brock Purdy got to, put it up, man. If you put it up, then, anything's possible, man. Anything's possible. We'll see what happens, man. But yeah, like I said, man, the Bengals, man, are definitely a legit team. Let's see what we got. 3 people in the building. Hit that like, hit that sub notification bell. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Do that for me, please. So we're going to be sitting here and we're going to talk about some things, right? Playoff picture is already legit. It's already legit, man. We still got a couple more things to go. We just wait on the Eagles to tie up the Saints. Honestly waiting for the Eagles to tie up the Saints. A real defense, the defense that beat y'all, that we just beat. Who you talking about, man? You talking about the Commanders? Oh my God, man. Commanders got QB issues, man. But y'all did pretty good against the Commanders, but even though they got QB issues, you guys did pretty good, 5 people in the building. Hit that like button, hit that sub up, hit that sub button too. Also, man, thank you for coming through and supporting me, guys, for real. Tell you what, we're gonna break it down like this, right? And I said this, and people were calling me crazy, and it's so funny that people call me crazy because I keep saying the same shit, and people keep calling me crazy. How many of y'all had the Miami Dolphins beating the Packers? And before you answer the question, do not lie, because God don't like ugly. Honestly, I'm just being honest, guys. Just being honest. Don't lie. I'm gonna catch you. Like I said before, I don't want to play the Packers. If you want to see the Packers, by all means, it's your funeral. If you want to see the Packers, by all means, it's your funeral. That's all I'm saying. If you want to see the Packers, by all means, it's your funeral. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got. My man, Jiction Squad, before we get into the Packers, let's read this comment. Jiction Squad said, I'm not a Cowboy hater, but I honestly think they're too hot and cold down the stretch. Dak always falls short. Exactly. Dak is not beating the Niners defense. Dak is not beating the Eagles defense. Dak is not beating you know what I'm saying? He's not beating the Minnesota Vikings. He's not going to shoot out with Kirk Cousins again. So stop it. And they're going to be on the road the whole playoffs. If Dak does that, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If Dak does that,
I'm going to be serious. I'm going to be seriously sitting here, and I'm going to seriously be amazed if Dak does that. If Dak does that, I'm going to be amazed. Being honest, bro. Being honest. Because they're going to be on the road the whole time. They might have like one home game, but the teams below them have to win. Like if they say they play the Packers in an AFC Championship game, or say they play the Bucket, like it has to be somebody below. So who's the bottom seed? Let's look at this right now. Let's look at this real quick, right? Let's look at this real quick. See. Let's look at this real quick, right? So you got, so what? The Cowboys are at 5. So they would hope the Giants, the Commanders, the Giants, or the Buccaneers get up. And honestly, in my opinion, I think the Packers are gonna go up there. So I don't think Dallas is gonna have to go on the road, bro. All the elite teams, I think, that can beat Dallas, the Eagles, the Vikings, the 49ers. You're gonna have to be on the road, bro, the whole time. You have to be on the fucking road, in my opinion. Honestly. Rodgers didn't say Miami would win on Joe Rogan, so no one had them beating the Packers. You might want to find out who I be talking to every day. And Jixer Squid, I'm trying to be honest, brother. I try to give people knowledge, man. They don't want to take it. I'm telling you, bro. Aaron Rodgers is the fucking truth. I don't care how old he is, how bad he looked this season, bro. If you're hearing the game with Aaron Rodgers, it's up in the air. Being honest, bro. I had the Packers beating the Miami Dolphins. A lot of people didn't, in my opinion. But let's go ahead and do this right here real quick. Will the Jacks sneak in? Hell yeah, they gonna sneak in. And I wouldn't want to play Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence at all. I wouldn't want to do that at all. And the defense is sneaky good. It's not in the top 10, but it's sneaky good. Might not even be, I think it's in the top 15 if I'm not mistaken. But that defense is sneaky good. ETN is good. Evan Ingram came from the Giants and is playing fucking outstanding. So, like I said, man, don't be surprised. Like, don't be surprised if they get in. They're gonna be a tough out. It's not gonna be easy to beat Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence. It's gonna be one of them teams, like the 2007 Giants and all that, and it's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? For real, it's gonna be crazy. But like I said, so we're gonna do it like this, right? Like I said, right? Before I don't want to play the Packers. Like I said before, I don't want to play the Packers. If you want to see the Packers, by all means, it's your funeral. It's your funeral. If you want to see the Packers, it's your funeral. What else do you want me to say to you? I can't knock shit in people's skulls all the time, man. I can't keep doing it. I don't know how to do it. It's for you. It's yours. If you want to say it, listen, man, the Packers are legit. They're too legit to quit, man. Yes, I said the MC Hammer quote. They're legit, man. The Packers are serious, right? You look at, he has Christian Watson, he has Dobbs, right? He has Aaron Jones, an elite player. Sometimes he's elite, sometimes he's not. But I don't want to play the Packers. The Packers can beat the Cowboys. The Packers can beat the 49ers, and the Packers can beat, I'm not going to say the Eagles, but he did shoot it out with us. He did give us a hard time. He was finding creases in that defense and that secondary. And then we got Jonathan Gannon, so Jonathan Gannon can liable fuck up a game at any time. So let's not sit here and act dumb, guys. Let's sit here and act dumb. I don't want to play the Packers. Go ahead. By all means, it's up to you. Go ahead and do it. I don't want to play the Packers. Now, if you ask me which OG quarterback I feel like can take out a good team in the playoffs this year, if it's the Bucs or the Packers, I think the Packers will before the Bucs will, in my opinion, because the Bucs have to play close. They have to play low scoring. You know, Brady don't have it like he used to, but, you know, he still can win games. You see, right? He took him down the fucking field, you know? Definitely. Took him down the field. Yeah, just the squid. You hit that sub button, bro? Before you leave, hit that sub button. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, man, come back and holler at me all the time, bro. Definitely. Hit that sub button, just the squid for sure. If you didn't do it already. But I'm like, what do we like? I'm telling you, man, y'all keep playing. Don't let it fool you. Don't let it fool you, guys. It's not that simple. Don't let it fool you. It's not that simple. You have to sit here and pay attention and understand what you're seeing and what you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? What you're seeing, what you're looking at. And what you're seeing, what you're looking at, is legit, bro. It's legit. All right, thank you, man. You hit that sub button, man. Hit that notification bell. Thank you for hitting that sub, man. Thank you for coming through, brother. Thank you for coming through. Come see me again, man. And share it, man. You got to be crazy, man. Be honest. You got to be crazy, honestly. But I'm going to start sending out the link right now. And we're going to talk some football tonight. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna just keep here sitting here just talking, to people and being like, you know what? I don't. They're not gonna. I mean, like I said, everybody has their opinion about what they feel and how they feel about it, right? 2 through 3 interceptions in a second half, bro. In a second half, it's insane. In the second half, bro. Honestly, in the second half. It's insane. It's insane. Yeah, I'm about to send the link out right now to the Discord so everybody can get on, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, man. Yeah, man. I don't want to play the Packers, my opinion. I picked them to beat the Dolphins, man, and people still, taking it for a joke. You never I don't know why people underestimate Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion. I don't know why they do. I don't know why they do it. You asking me, you asking the wrong person. I don't know. I don't know why they do it. But then again, hey, we don't know a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna send up everybody right now. See what we got. Link is in the Discord, so people gonna start coming up. But mind you, man, like I said, I mean, it's not hard to sit back and realize, like, that it's it's gonna be a crazy playoff, man. Only because what I saw out of that the Cowboys Eagles game is definitely gonna be a crazy playoff. What up, Matt?
What up, bro?
Chilling, man. What's good with you? Happy Merry Christmas. Well, it ain't Christmas no more, but yeah.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good one.
For sure, man. What's on your mind, man?
Dolphins suck.
Yeah, definitely. They do suck. Did you pick the Dolphins?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't pick them either. I don't know why people don't believe in Aaron Rodgers, bro. I don't know why they think he sucks. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Think he's gonna sneak in?
Yes. Yes, Matt. Yes.
Really?
Yes, man. And they're gonna be, and it's gonna be. I don't want to see him. I'm not afraid to admit it. I don't want to see him. Not the Eagles. Because last time we played them, remember earlier this year on Sunday Night Football, Matt, what happened? Had us shook.
Mm-hmm.
I know your ass will love that.
I don't know if he'll make it. I don't think he will.
Yeah, but so why are you saying that though? Who you think they're gonna lose to?
Who's their next game? Oh, I think they're gonna lose to Minnesota.
In Green, and they showing that too in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's possible. You know what I'm saying, but I don't think you want to sit there and kind of fuck with that situation. I mean, the Vikings are still playing for seeding, but if we beat the Saints at 1:00, you really think Minnesota's going to keep their starters in?
Maybe. They're still fighting for the second seed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think they'll lock that up. No, I don't think they'll lock that up because I think Tennessee is very vulnerable right now.
Of course. I told you they were going to lose out.
I know, man. Ain't perfect, man. They ain't always right. I'm not afraid to admit it. But the Tennessee Titans, man, I don't know what. So what's the deal? What you think the Tennessee Titans to do? Honestly, break it down for me.
Think they got to move on from Tannehill.
Okay.
I think they should explore trade options for Derrick Henry.
What?
Yeah, you got to go in rebuild mode.
Wow.
Because what are they going to do with Henry? They're going to maybe make the wild card and lose, or maybe get 7 to 9 wins, not make the playoffs, and have a bad draft pick. Time to move on.
So Robert Woods, I would cut Robert Woods. What would you do?
I would have cut him. I'd try to trade him.
Well, ain't nobody gonna trade for Robert Woods, man. Come on now.
Someone would trade for him. You should package in Derrick Henry.
Ooh. That's a good one right there. How you feel about Brady?
I mean, came up clutch when they needed him.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like the old quarterbacks. People keep dissing the old quarterbacks, right? Do you feel like it's not fair to keep coming up on them like that? Like to keep doing them like that is not fair. Like let's say, like example, right? They have the knowledge and wisdom. They both have rings. They both have the experience of a veteran, right? I know they old or whatever, but they still got
Brady and who?
And Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, should teams look like should the Cowboys look over the Buccaneers?
No, I think the Bucs actually beat them.
I would be so happy, bro.
So would I.
I would be so happy, dude. Like I'm not even playing, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. But I mean, what's your thoughts from this week? You know, I'm not even go live tomorrow because that game is so trash. There's nothing else to really talk about. But what you think about this week, man?
I mean, everything went Aaron Rodgers' way. Everyone lost. Packers won.
Right.
I think Dolphins are going to lose out and miss out on playoffs.
Was that you that said that? Dolphins are going to lose out in the first place?
Yep.
Wow, man, my man's be. If y'all don't know, man, my dude, he know the spreads and all that. He be on that shit. You know what I mean?
Yep. I said it.
Man, that's cold, man. And so what? So okay. If you're Miami, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get in? Because the Packers secondary is trash. No excuse to lose to them to do that to that secondary. The secondary is terrible.
Terrible. Well, no,
yeah.
I wouldn't say terrible. They have Jay Alexander who had 3 picks.
He had 3 of them? No. He didn't have 3 picks. He had 1.
I thought he had no. Did he? I thought he had 2.
No, Roger Douglas got 1.
Okay.
But
still, anyway, they still have Jay Alexander.
That's true, but that's only one side, though, bro.
So
you could pick another side if you got a good receiver on the other side, like to say the Eagles. We got 2.
You did pick the other side, and look what happened.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Well, I mean, we gonna find out. Yo, we got Detroit Kings in the building. What up, man?
Merry Christmas, everybody. Well, it's over with now, but Merry Christmas. What's poppin', y'all? Y'all good?
Good. Yep. What's your thoughts on today, man?
Shoot, nothing really. I really ain't watched that. Nothing but a bad batch of football. NBA games is better than this. And the NBA games wasn't that good. I didn't watch the Rams. I didn't watch this last game that was on, and I mean I watched parts of I watched all of the Green Bay and the Dolphins or whatever like that. I picked the Dolphins because I thought they'd come out correctly because they need to win the play to get the playoff. But I mean, ain't nothing to talk about. I've been said they was overrated. And I've been said he stinks, and he's not a top 10 quarterback. Hell, I don't even know if I want to put him in the top 20. He's not that good. But I've been saying this though by my loans. When you and Ron was saying he was top 2,
Dolphins though.
Hey, now I was on with you.
No, you
Right.
was too. No, we ain't gonna say you are. I definitely picked the dog, but you were saying he was top 2 quarterback in this NFL that we speak of today. I said he wasn't even top 10. I said he was top 15. I'm wrong about that, but you said he was top 2. You said if they get the ball last, it would be Kansas City and Buffalo. What that happened? That would never happen.
So admit that I admit if I was wrong, if you admit you was wrong.
What was I wrong about?
You picked the Miami Dolphins to beat the Packers, Detroit.
I did, but I never went and said they was winning the Super Bowl. I never said he was a top 2 quarterback. Did I, Smack?
You did not.
When I don't want to say that when everybody was trashing Joe Burrow and saying that this Cincinnati team wasn't that good, wasn't I the one that said this team could go to the Super Bowl again before they went on a winning streak, Mac? With me and you, didn't I say that?
We did.
Okay.
So what is the next one to go on, man, about the Eagles? Go ahead.
Well, I got a list.
Go for it.
I ain't gonna over talk nobody. I got a list. You know why I don't have my average? Because the Eagles is not the best team in the NFL. You can't give up a 3rd and 30, dog. That's horrible.
Okay.
Terrible defense, man. Is I'm bugging for saying that, man?
It's horrible.
Horrible defense. I don't care.
Get
out of here, man. I hate that means I don't even want to talk about it, man.
I hate the Eagles, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
I hate what happened on Saturday. That was piss poor. Miles Sanders, man. You can get off my team. I never wanted you on my team anyway. We can get with that draft pick we can get a running back. All you do is fumble and dance too much.
So you say you want to trade Miles Sanders?
No, he a free agent. Don't pay him.
Don't pay Miles Sanders?
Yes. Number 32. I'll be glad when our safety back. Get off my team, you bum. That's why CD Lamb, they made this dude, Dak Prescott, look like he was Dan Marino mixed with Pat Mahomes and won on Saturday. Made this dude CD Lamb like he's Randy Moss.
He is Randy Moss. No, I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm just fucking with you now.
This is ridiculous, man. If you don't see them kinks that need to be, that is unacceptable, bro. Defensive coordinator, no type of adjustments, dog. He's on my list of, I got a list now. Not just my team, the people that you know what I mean, that needs to be traded, that's overhyped, and I'm just gonna chill, man, because they ain't getting. The Eagles ain't, my team ain't getting no love from me.
So you pulling the pants down and spanking them? That's all okay now.
Because if we lose against the Saints, I don't want to hear, "Oh, Detroit, you need to cool. It's just one game." No, it ain't just one game.
We're not losing to the Saints, man. That's
How do you know?
You say what, Matt?
How do you know that?
I mean, we're not the Giants. We don't suck. We're not losing.
Oh, but
we play like them. We play like the Giants Saturday. How you give up a 3rd and 30 though? That's horrible.
Listen, bro.
My team doesn't let up 3rd and 30.
We went to Dallas and lost by 6 points with Gardner fucking Minshew at quarterback. So stop it.
He wasn't the problem though. The problem was the defense and turnovers.
We all know Jonathan Gannon ain't shit. You saying the preacher of the choir? We know he ain't. I've been saying it all.
3rd and 30 is unacceptable, bro. The Lions got a trash defense. They don't give up 3rd and 30s.
They lost. They got blown out by the Panthers.
It don't matter. They not giving up no 3rd and 30. That's horrible, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If we a championship contender team, a Super Bowl contender team, Super Bowl contender teams don't give up no 3rd and 30. Oh my God. That was the game right there.
Who the best team in the NFL? The best team in the NFL.
Let me say this, man. I don't know if you saw the game. If we stop them on 3rd and 30, we get the ball back and we score, and it's not even nothing to talk about.
We win, yeah. We go 14. It was ridiculous. I agree.
Horrible, man. Get Miles Sanders off my team, man. I don't want that nigga on my team. I don't want to be Smith. I've been saying this. All the reason I've been saying it because he ain't really been messing up. He ain't been great, but he ain't been messing up. We need another running back, and that's ASAP.
I mean, I don't know what's wrong with Miles Sanders, man. I can't really get on it like that. I don't know, but he has been playing a little shaky.
This dude, he fumbled against the doggone Bears.
Right. I don't know.
The
Overrated
offense
team.
wasn't the problem. They don't get no blame. When you score
Right.
34 points, you did what you're supposed to do. The defense, Darius Slay, what are you talking about? Oh, I see what you're saying, Darius Slay. You on Twitter talking about people don't know defense or whatever like that. Some people don't. I agree. You know what I mean? I call them the couch coaches. They don't know what they be saying. They be saying, but that was a broken zone.
I
Why are
don't.
you? I don't know, man. Sad, bro.
I don't. Me personally, I don't think Darius Slay is a top 5 corner in the league. That's just because you can't be that inconsistent. If we had Surtain on this secondary, bro, we'll be insane.
I agree. I don't blame that last play on Darius Slay, but that's a safety problem. How the heck you ain't playing on 3rd and 30? Man, let me ask you a question, bro. When you on 3rd and 30, dog, that's the easiest play to guard, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you playing zone.
He's going to be John Legan is going to be the Achilles heel.
He is, because it's gonna be figure out like this dude don't make no adjustments at all. 3rd and 30 was horrible.
If this dude, I'm gonna say this because we don't know how far we're gonna go, right? I'm pretty sure we're going to the championship game at least, but
I hope so.
I don't, bro. If Brock Purdy comes to Philadelphia in below 20 temperature and dice us up, Gannon should be fired after that game.
Oh, if man, the way that defense played, man, they probably gonna have this kid looking. He would have been looking like Steve Young, bro. The way that defense played, that defense is horrible.
Yeah,
and we need to get our safety back. Seriously,
I can't wait to the playoffs because you know what? When the 49ers do play, if they do win, I mean, they're only going to be winning because of their defense. I think that kid Purdy is going to do horrible.
I was right about Carson Wentz too. Oh, I told you that kid. Well, he a grown man, but that man for the Commanders was a horrible quarterback. Horrible quarterback.
Yeah, he's
and I'm glad they got rid of him.
I mean, if Wentz beat Dallas, he my friend. But yeah,
it's a great possibility they can win, but they, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even care about Dallas, man. We made Dak Prescott look like he was Pat Mahomes, dog, and it's just that simple. But the Dallas defense is horrible too because they gave up a big chunk of yards against a backup quarterback.
Man, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's like I said. I never said that we play good defense, man. I don't know. Slay is one of those guys that he will get a pick six, right? Against the Vikings, he had 2 or 3 interceptions in that one game.
Yeah.
Where has he been the second half of the season, Detroit?
I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? We got bad safety play too. To be honest with you, when our safety went down against the Commanders. It ain't been the same. Over the top every time, bro.
That's right. We definitely miss CJ Gardner-Johnson for sure too.
Yes, we do. I wish he hurry up and come back.
Right. 2 people in the building. Last time I looked at it, man, hit that like button, hit that sub button. I'm about to man, do this real quick. But man, I don't know. Like, I can't even be mad at you with that. I was just mad how Matt's sitting over there talking shit. Now look, he hate the Eagles. He's a foe.
I didn't say anything. I was just agreeing. I didn't say anything.
I mean, shoot, y'all better win against the Colts because I'm gonna be honest with you. The Lions still could take that division. I mean, take that spot from somebody.
I don't listen. I mean, I do think we'll beat the Colts, but if
y'all beat the Colts, good.
Even if we lose out, I still think we have a solid chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah, somebody got to lose.
I think
I'm not. The Commanders losing 2 games.
Like,
if
I'm not even trying to
2 games.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
And if y'all win, and if the Lions win against the Bears, me personally, I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Vikings beat Green Bay.
That's what I said.
If the Vikings beat Green Bay, it's a wrap for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even trying to sound cocky, but I think we locked up the playoffs. Personally, I mean, I'm happy with it. I hope we win.
Don't sleep on the Colts. If they get Nick Foles supposed to be playing, if he a little bit for what he was when he was with us, all he needs is a little push from that offense. The defense can do what it do. That Colts defense.
Listen, I know I'm not sleeping on them. No, I'm not. But I mean, I think we'll win. but we'll see. But even if we don't, doesn't matter.
And then we just talk about this, right? So I'm gonna ask you this, Detroit. Then we'll go down to Matt because I think me and Matt already got on this point. I don't know, but whatever. Like we'll get to it. Detroit, is Miami in the running for QB?
Dang. Maybe.
Man, I hate being wrong about shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Maybe they is. I mean, he threw like 3 picks. Like them picks is horrible too. If they don't go to the playoff this year, boy, oh boy,
They're
it's gonna
not.
be trouble in paradise.
They're not going to make it. I'll tell you who is over them: Steelers.
They ain't one and done though,
That
man.
mean the Steelers got to beat the Ravens this. Oh my God, NFL, bro. Why y'all flex that game, man? Oh my, I'm not watching that trash, bro.
I
If Lamar
guarantee
Jackson ain't playing, I ain't watching it, man.
Detroit, I guarantee you, if the Bills and Bengals wasn't all on Monday night, they probably would have gave it to them. I guarantee you, but they couldn't.
That game's going to be.
They could have got that to the Packers and the Vikings.
Ooh,
Yeah, but that Bengals Bills game is going to be boring because Cincinnati's going to win by about 14.
Dog. I sit there, was watching the doggone Raiders and Steelers for like 3 quarters. Man, I turned that off, dog. That was horrible, man. Horrible.
Yeah, it really was.
Like, if you gonna flex a game, bro, flex a game that we can enjoy.
all right. That's very true.
Well, I got my list. The people, my worst list. And number 1.
Yo.
Huh?
The Discord in there. You ain't put it in there like last week.
Okay. Hold on. Let me do this
Discord.
list. Hold on.
Wait, Discord for who?
For any, I mean, for it don't matter, man. It is what it is. But I got it. Hold on. This list, the worst. You know what I mean? My head scratchers and the ones that got to go off lead people teams. The ones that, if I was these team organizations, I would get rid of them.
Right.
Number 1, Tua, Miami. You better try to. You can't do nothing. You don't have no picks because you stuck with this dude. You can't go get Lamar Jackson. But you better go find you better go try to see if you can get Jimmy G or somebody for a backup.
Right.
That's number 1. Number 2, Jared Goff, man. The Lions, man. I know Jared Goff ain't the problem that y'all lost. Go get y'all defense. But clearly this dude can't throw no deep balls because Jameson Williams is a special talent. Jared Goff never plays good on the road. Dog, get you a quarterback, man. Please. Not this year, but the following year. See if you can get Lamar Jackson. Please, because he ain't. If you get him, then you go from a playoff team, from a championship contender team. With Jared Goff, you ain't win no Super Bowl with this dude. He ain't no bum, but he ain't gonna get the job done. Number 3, get Miles Sanders the fuck off my team.
You gonna get off Miles Sanders, nigga.
Don't pay him nothing. All he do is fumble and bumble the ball. Get him off my team, man. Number 4, Daniel Jones. You got to make a decision between Barkley and Daniel Jones. Don't pay him nothing. Get rid of him and play your superstar running back. Because if Shaquille Barkley, if Barkley ain't in there, he gonna be average. He had a chance to win the game and didn't get the job done. When L said we gonna see what he made of, we ain't see it, did we? No excuses.
He had his best game of his career.
That's a horrible man. Stop it.
He had 350
He supposed to do what Kirk Cousins was to do move the ball and get a field goal to win.
I mean, listen. Daniel Jones. I'm not trying to back him up because he's on the Giants. He leads the league in game-winning drives.
Man, no, he don't. And
Yes, he does. Look it up.
He didn't do it that day.
Look it
And
up.
keep it a bug. Don't be nice. When you that guy, you want to get paid that money. Don't you supposed to leave your team to at least get a field goal?
I mean, he does, bro. It was one
Oh,
game
stop it. Oh,
versus the second
stop.
seed.
Stop it. He's not worth paying. Giants, you better get rid of him.
I heavily disagree.
You can't keep both. You need to get rid. If you had to keep one,
I'm
I'm keeping my running back.
I'm taking my quarterback.
You bugging. You're bugging.
I-
Let me
Yeah, go ahead.
ask you a question, L.
Mhm.
If you had a chance to, don't listen to me. Your L he disagree with me more than he agree with me. So he don't. If y'all listening, he ain't gonna. This ain't gonna be no one that. This ain't no podcast, a live, whatever y'all want to call it. That everybody agree with each other. That we don't do that all around here. So he is own man. He gonna say how he feel. If you had a chance to keep one, your running Barkley or Daniel Jones, which one is you keeping?
I'm keeping Daniel Jones, man.
That's right.
What?
D, listen to what I'm saying, though. You can't, I know, listen, you probably falling out the chair. Listen, bro, you can't build a team around a running back, man. They can get good draft capital.
God. Oh my Jesus, dog. Oh my God. Are you serious? Hey, Key, let me ask you a question, Key. If you were here, bro. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. If we talking about Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Pat Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts,
Dude.
hold on. What's the quarterback for give me a quarterback for Jacksonville. Damn, what's that man's name,
Lawrence?
man? Trevor Lawrence. Dog, that dude is not on that level, bro.
But you gotta
You know
look at the
it's
talent, bro. You gotta look at the talent. If you like Daniel Jones or if you don't, you gotta look at the talent he has compared to some of these. I am justifying him because, dude, he had 350 yards
Yeah.
with no name receivers. You look at these receivers, they are no names.
Man,
they
hold on.
not.
Yeah, let me cut you off, D. Hold on, bro. Look at No Filter, man. He on Detroit's side. He said that they'll keep him and being optimistic, just like the Raiders kept Derek Carr for 8 years and did nothing. Wow.
Exactly. Thank you. Like,
We
dog, what are
got
you
no help to help him out.
Dog, if you could go get Jimmy G for cheaper.
I don't want Jimmy G.
You can go get Jimmy G, or you can go find somebody. You can go find somebody, a quarterback. Dog, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you get rid of your running back and you don't have the receivers, the only reason that people they put 8 man in the box, 9 men in the box sometimes, and that run, pass, and throw works all the time because of the damn running back you got. If he ain't in there, what he said. So if you take
I'm taking Daniel Jones.
exactly, Key. They say he talking about he taking Daniel Jones. Man, you take Barkley off your
team. You don't
team.
even know if this guy Barkley is going to be healthy.
If you take him off your team, number one, ain't nobody going to see the Giants, and you're going to be back losing.
No, I don't care if no one sees the
anyway.
Giants. I'm just saying for our future, you have to take Jones over Barkley. You're not going to be able to build.
You can build off a running back. You can build off that type of running back. I've seen it many times when you can build off a running back.
But this running back, he is a star when he plays, when he's healthy. This is his first year.
What ever Daniel Jones did though? Like seriously, like give me any great.
He leads the league in game-winning drives. Look it up,
man. That don't mean nothing. What have he won?
That
and
means
what
a
have
lot
he did?
with the
Oh
talent.
my God! It's about my time to go, man. Seriously, you must be drunk, man. I asked you, the years that he was in there, what have he done? What have he done?
This is his first year. He's doing well. It took Josh
Allen horrible. This is his 5th year. Don't say no Josh Allen, man. Stop it.
This is his 4th year. Josh Allen didn't come up until his 3rd year. So what's?
He's not on no Josh Allen.
I never said that. I never said that.
He wasn't even. He was drafted high. He was actually drafted higher than Josh Allen. If you want to keep it a buck.
So who cares?
Exactly, Key. What is he talking about?
I think the best QBs make their receivers better. I don't know about that.
No, I
That is a
disagree.
fact because
That's not a
Tom
fact.
Tom Brady did it. Aaron Rodgers did it. Aaron Rodgers made Jody Nelson look like a superstar. When he went to the Raiders, he didn't do nothing.
You like shit.
We
The
have
same thing for Peyton Manning. He made Eric Decker a lot of money. The Jets gave him all that money. He went to New York and didn't do nothing.
our best receiver is Darius Slayton.
Well, okay then. So make him better.
He is making him better. This is his best season
No, he's
yet.
not, man. That Slay is. Let's stop it. If he was that great, why he ain't making no drive like Kirk Cousins did?
I never said he was great. I just said
You said you would rather give up a superstar running back over to. You would really pick an average quarterback over a superstar running back. Are you crazy?
I would rather take Daniel Jones than Barkley. Yes.
What's up, bro?
Jesus Christ, man. But I'm done with that, man. That's crazy. Yikes.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree.
All right, so 5 people in the building. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit the notification, hit the share, hit the comment, all that good stuff, man. We in here. We'll probably be in here for like 20 more minutes. Happy late Merry Christmas. Thank y'all for coming through. I'm gonna say this about Edelman, and that's why it's kind of hard to put him in the Hall of Fame conversation, because if he didn't play with Brady, do y'all think we would know who Edelman is?
No.
See what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, man. A quarterback is your. I mean, it makes your receivers better, man. Yes, you gotta have good receivers, but if you don't have that type of talent, your quarterback gonna make. I've seen it so many times. You've seen it so many times. Daniel Jones don't make them receivers good, man. You know what I mean? Before I'm just being honest with you. You ask a question. I'm just saying.
Listen,
he don't.
We have. Out of our 7 receivers on the roster, we have an injured Sterling Shepard, Darius Slayton, 2 rookies, and 3 practice squad receivers. I mean, he's doing the best he could, bro.
But I asked you a running back. I'm just saying. Hold on. He said I've been watching the league for a very long time.
That's you, nigga.
Daniel Jones.
That's you.
No, that ain't me saying. That's somebody else saying it.
I'm fucking with you. Yeah.
I'm just saying he's just not like Derek Cartwright. Ah, my God, I hate to do. Like me and Keith was saying, Derek Carr just not it, man. He's just not it.
Right.
He's in that range of Daniel Jones, Jared Goff, Derek Carr, Tannehill. Who else? Give me some names, man. The Tua. Jesus Christ. Let me see. I'm trying to think of some quarterbacks. That's it. That's it. I don't even want to put Trevor Lawrence in there because that boy can ball. But
hell no. Trevor Lawrence is better than I think man. Hell, Trevor Lawrence is good, bro. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's not on that list. But them lists right I just gave you. You better not spend to break the bank on them.
I'm not saying I think as of right now, Daniel Jones is a star, is more of a star than Barkley. But I think in our best way to win for the future, it's to build around Daniel Jones.
Not necessarily, because if you have a bad season and you can make a trade in the draft because y'all got all y'all picks and y'all can get a quarterback in the second round or a third round or even the first round, late first round, then y'all good to go. Because I believe, I'm just talking about in general, right? Like, dude, that's what the Eagles did. If you want to technically be honest, we had Carson Wentz, but you know what they did? They went to get Jalen Hurts in the second round. And people were scratching their head about that pick. They thought Jalen Hurts was going to be like a gimmick. I don't want to call him a gimmick. They thought he was going to be one of them gimmick players, like a tight end, a specialist like my man in New Orleans.
Taysom Hill?
Yeah, but he ain't that type guy.
Well, I mean, I think I said it a couple of days ago. I forgot what day. I think the best contract to give Daniel Jones is a 2 to 3 year for about. I think he's going to want a little more than what he is, just like every other quarterback in the league. I think he'll probably get about $23 million a year. for 2 to 3 years. I think that's the perfect length because you know what? Let's say he does turn out to be just a stud, right? Just say he does. He gets his money after the contract. If he doesn't, we move on. A 2-year deal. It's not going to hurt us.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying them type of lists. That's the one that you know. What I mean, like you don't spend no money on. Derek Carr been with them for 8 years and still can't get the job done. I bet you, Devontae Smith, not Devontae. Hold up. Shout out to my nigga Devontae Smith, man. You held it down, man. You did your thing.
He is a demon. I'm
Give
convinced.
him the ball more, man.
I'm like, and he's not. Imagine if he was thicker. Pause. Imagine.
He catch everything.
This dude don't give a shit about health. This man wants to go up there and get the fucking rock, bro. Like, I'm not trying to make no comparisons to Randy Moss. I know Randy Moss is faster, and Randy Moss is a fucking legend. But dude, he be out there jumping over people. His fucking wingspan. Devontae Smith, man. I think the Giants for not getting him.
This is my opinion with him. I think he's like a B level. I don't want to say B level. I think he is without the speed. Don't get crazy. Without the speed, he is probably Antonio Brown. Without the speed and the brains, because Antonio Brown is a wild boy. But football, I'm talking about football. He's like Antonio Brown without the speed. He can run routes and he can catch the ball. Antonio Brown is clearly better at it in his peak because Antonio Brown he was fast and he can run routes, but
right.
He ain't doing what Devontae Smith. The Devontae Smith out there playing like he like 6'4".
Would you agree that I think Devontae Smith should be the one, bro? Because if you notice, AJ Brown could be shut out of games.
Yeah. I don't think I mean, that's up to to Jalen Hurts, who like he was saying, man, it's always up to the quarterback who's gonna be the quarterback. It's just like this, bro. It ain't always up to the receiver if they want to be receiver. I mean, one. It's gonna if the quarterback gonna throw it to you,
right?
And if you can get open, look at Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
Every time he open, get the ball. Not saying Devontae Smith ain't open. I just think that Jalen Hurts he's starting to do better. He was going to AJ Brown too much.
Right. Let me say this, man. I think Dallas Goedert's a monster too, but let's talk about Russell Wilson, bro. Like, I mean, if he looks like this next year, shouldn't he retire?
Dang, no.
Why? If he goes 4-11 next year?
No, he ain't gonna need to retire. You need to be not you though, but he need to be getting the Denver Broncos their money they pay for him. They better be doing something.
He won't retire.
Man, man, come on, man. Wait, man, Broncos fans, I guess y'all stuck. I just don't see him getting any better, man. I don't see it. It's weird. The story is weird what happened to Russell Wilson. I just don't see it.
I disagree that
you can see him getting better.
The only reason I say this, you can't look no more worse than this. So everything has to go up. It's a projector. You can't get no more worse than what you're gonna get. This is the worst. I haven't seen any quarterback play like. I mean, I've seen some bad quarterbacks, but this is I don't even know if this Russell Wilson. So now I don't know if he's gonna come back.
Right.
I think Russell Wilson gonna come back with a vengeance. I don't think he's gonna come back looking like this because this ain't him. He gonna have all season to get in that playbook and to work with his receivers. The first thing he need to do. He need to build a relationship with his offense, a line, and his receiver because clearly they don't like this guy.
And I'm gonna be honest with you too, Judy. If they go 4-11 next year, bro, by week 16, I'm screaming free Judy, bro. That's wasted fucking talent. That kid is.
Yeah, Judy is nasty. When he get this the quarterback. I wish the best for Russell, man. Like seriously, I think he got the potential to be his old self. But today, I mean, the game I saw a little bit of it. That game was over within the first quarter. He threw like 2 picks. He could have threw
Mm-hmm.
more because when I turned the game off. So, but I've seen he threw 2 picks.
He threw 3.
Okay, well I saw 2, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna count the man over. I ain't gonna count him out.
We're gonna hop on the Patriots. It's gonna be over 10 more minutes, fellas. 2 people in the building, hit that like, hit that sub.
Oh man, we gotta talk about the Patriots, man. Oh my God.
No, I got one quick question, D.
Okay.
What's that?
It's time for Belichick to go. I'm sorry. I don't know what else we need to see from this man. It's time to move on, guys. What do you think about that?
I mean,
I say one more season.
they can still make the playoffs this season.
But they're gonna be one and done. They're gonna get embarrassed again like they did last year. Come on, man.
You ain't gonna fire no coach if they go to the playoff for a second season. They gonna continue to, you know what I mean? Like, not saying that. Plus, he got the jury.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know if they'll be one and done. Depends who they verse. They end up versing. Let's say that last game of the season between Tennessee and Jacksonville. Let's say Tennessee doesn't end up winning. I mean, I think they'll beat Tennessee. Maybe they'll beat Jacksonville if they win.
Matt, Jacksonville is winning out, Matt.
You said they winning out? Oh, okay. I know what you.
Well, there's only 2 more games left, so.
And all right, man.
I'm gonna say this though, right?
Yeah.
Y'all probably believe that the Green Bay gonna win out and win. Okay.
I don't. I think they're gonna lose to Minnesota.
Okay, I was just about to say that. I think Minnesota gonna come in there and take their head off.
Yep, and then they get eliminated.
Yep.
Y'all gonna leave my boy.
You know what? You know what? I take that back. The Vikings will win, but I ain't gonna say they're gonna take their head up because the Vikings just don't know how to blow people out. That's confusing to me. They got the best talent I've seen in years. They remind me of that Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Jake Reed, and Randall Cunningham team. But they just can't put these teams like they should have smoked the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're gonna beat the Green Bay Packers though.
Hey, look, they showing that. I hope they're showing that game in Atlanta because I need to see that first up close and personal. Because I just think Rodgers is one.
Use the link I sent.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely I'm gonna use. I forgot about that. But I think Rodgers is definitely the one that you don't want to see.
Ain't nobody scared of Rodgers no more.
I don't know, bro. I would rather see this year Rodgers in the playoffs than Kirk Cousins.
Right.
Yeah, because
100%.
like, man, that's fair. Nobody fears Aaron Rodgers no more, bro. Ever since the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they pulled their skirt up on the NFC Championship game, and the San Francisco defensively and embarrassed Aaron Rodgers, made him look like a clown. He cried it and wanted to leave and came back for the money. Like I never seen a defense do Aaron Rodgers like that. Nobody's scared of Aaron Rodgers like that no more, man.
I got a question too about Mike McDaniels and the Miami Dolphins. So like, why is he so pass happy? Why he won't run the fucking ball?
Because he doesn't have a quarterback.
2 receivers. They got 2 receivers that, I mean, Miami, Jesus Christ, the Dolphins, y'all weird, man. Like, seriously, like, y'all move the ball and just throw picks, like.
It's horrible.
Horrible, man.
They should have won. They played a Packers team with no Christian Watson for the whole second half.
And didn't do nothing. T. Hill, man, what is you doing, man? Like, you ain't do nothing this game if you want to keep it a buck. And you
he had that one big catch at the 1 yard line.
That's about it. Other than that, he ain't do nothing. And you talk about Pat, he could throw better than Pat Mahomes. You said all that stuff, and none of this stuff is true. I'm not even seeing it.
This nigga making me look bad, bro. I hate being wrong. This nut throwing fucking interceptions in the middle of crowds. It's one pass he threw, bro. I was like, why?
All I remember when they were 8-3.
I think Jared Goff is better than Tua, man. And I said Tua was better than this dude.
I agree too.
This is bad, man. I'm gonna be honest with you though. Hey, if Miami listen to me, because I don't want to be on here all day. I don't want to take up L time, but yo, look, Miami. I'ma say it's a quarterback in Vegas that's ready for you. All I'm
Wow.
gonna say. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You can get him for a fifth round pick.
Damn.
He could do better than
you
Tua.
can get you Miami would get more than a 5th round pick for Tua.
Yeah, I'm saying, but they would, but I'm just saying they can get Derek Carr for cheap. They won't have to give much.
I
Yeah.
mean, why don't you just have that? But how many years Tua been in the league?
2.
3.
Oh,
This is
3.
third. This is third year.
I mean, it's not even nothing you can really do to sit him down and learn. He should know by now, man. You can't blame Brian Flores anymore, Tua. Like, I just don't know. It's weird. He just started throwing interceptions out of his ass, bro. It was just so strange.
It ain't the offense; it's the quarterback.
It's not
And you
good.
know the defense got that break. They got that Kansas City defense that break and don't bend.
They actually play hard for him though. Would y'all agree today?
Yeah, but it's like when
Yeah,
the defense plays good, the offense plays bad.
that is true.
And I just think that coach is like kind of like I think like that coach is kind of like a nutcase.
Yep, my man.
That coach is like a little crazy.
Hold on, I don't think he's a nut kid. I just think he's young, and I think he's there. You know what I mean? Like I think he got a nice offensive mind. I just think he's young, and I think they take advantage of that. And two all over there throwing the ball over the field. This ain't college, man.
Right. 5 more minutes, man. That dude Chris Smith said the 49ers.
No, don't mention him.
And then he said, we got QBs if y'all need one.
Yeah. What QB y'all got? Yeah, I mean Jimmy G when he was playing like a average quarterback.
That man about to write up the comments.
Got an average quarterback.
Trey Lance. I actually like him and I'm rooting for him. But I don't know if he can get the job done. I mean, no, you don't have anything.
No, they have a washed up quarterback. They have a 7th-round rookie doing good because of his O-line, and they have a 3rd-year rookie.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say if the it's gonna happen, but let's say if it stay like this, like the top, right? And I'm done talking about it. We could talk about it next week. I don't want to bore nobody of no playoff race thing.
No, knock yourself out, bro.
The Vikings, let's say if they stay where they at, who would they be playing?
7 seed.
I mean, it would either be the Lions.
Lions, Packers, Washington, Seattle.
Yeah, it would be that. Okay, forget that. But if they beat them teams and they can move to the second round, who would be their second round opponent?
Depends who wins.
The Commanders, bro. The Vikings are.
If the Niners win, it would just depend who wins.
Okay. If the Niners win, who would they play in the second round? Just somebody give me something, man.
They would probably play the winner of the Bucks and the Cowboys.
Okay, and then after that means
they would play the winner of the Eagle. No. Actually, no. They would probably play the Vikings because I'm going to assume the Vikings are going to win.
Right, the Vikings will play this. We will play if the Cowboys do what they do. We will play the Cowboys in the divisional round, and then after that, I mean the 49ers and the Vikings. Let's say that like that. Clearly, to call me crazy, I don't think San Francisco defensively. I think they a good defense. You know, I've been saying they defense is good, great, but they don't. If anything can happen, dog. If that doggone Vikings defense get up 14 points. Now, I'm not my bad, y'all. The team get up 14 points. The San Francisco 49ers is in trouble.
Well,
because I don't think they can go on a shootout with that team.
No, I agree. like as a Giants fan, I mean, I would rather. Obviously, I don't know if obviously any given Sunday, but I think we would have. I would be more scared to versus Minnesota again, even though we played a good game, a close game. I would rather versus the Niners in the playoffs than Minnesota.
I'm gonna say this about Minnesota: just as long as Minnesota comes to us, I'm fine. Don't want to go to Minnesota.
They are the most talented team in the league. They're not
They
the
are the
best
most
team.
talented.
I mean, both sides of the ball.
No, defensively they are struggle.
I was just trying to
But
holler.
I'm
I'm saying
but I'm
offensively.
You know what I mean?
but
I
I'm
mean,
but what I'm saying is against the Eagles. I mean against us. Well, I'm not trying to be biased, but I'm I mean against the Eagles because they say we biased. So against the Eagles, the Vikings. I don't think they can win. I wouldn't have a problem going on a shootout with them because I know we can score.
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys, the Vikings, and the Cowboys. I think the Vikings want to see the Cowboys. They got embarrassed so much. The way the Cowboys doing is as of right now. I don't think they want to see the Vikings because their secondary is not good.
Nope.
But I'm just saying for San Francisco, if they down 21 points in the first quarter, you could just about if the Vikings don't mess it up and place break and don't bend their defense, they can beat San Francisco.
But Detroit,
yeah.
I would pay. Like, I love Big. If you hear, you know how I feel about you, OG. I love you, man. But I would pay to see the 49ers fuck Dak Prescott up all game long, bro.
Well,
His ass, fuck him up, please.
I will say this about the playoffs in general. Like, of course, you have to have a good defense to win in the playoffs, but I think it's kind of changed where, I mean, time is changing. It's not a rushing driven league anymore. I mean, I think, you have to have now a better offense than defense to win in the playoffs. I'm not saying you don't need a defense, but I think offense is a lot more important than defense nowadays.
Yeah,
yeah.
Let me say this real quick. Without Jalen Hurts, we're one and done. If Jalen Hurts does not come back, knock on wood. If he does not come back, we're fucked.
They say it's a possibility.
Huh?
They say it's a possibility that he might be coming back this Sunday.
I think Minshew can beat the Saints. I'm just saying.
I think he can too. The offense ain't the problem. We need to be the defense, man. Is they gonna show up and do what they supposed to do?
Jonathan Gannon, man, me want to choke him, Detroit. I swear to God.
But the San Francisco 49ers, y'all beat the Commander. That's cool. I mean, in the playoff though, matchups matter. I don't think y'all want to play the Vikings in the playoff. That's just me offensively because y'all know if they had Jimmy G, then I say, you know what, I get it. Some dude can move the ball, and he experienced. But they got a rookie. They got a rookie quarterback, playoff star, not regular season playoff star.
And then you got to play them a full 60 minutes. You just can't play Minnesota one half and be like, oh, we won. No, you got to play them a full 60.
Well, if Minnesota wants to win, they better play in the second half.
They do play. Minnesota, they do. Have you been watching?
They need to.
The first half.
Though.
I mean, the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, the first half.
They got to start out early because Minnesota has been shaky.
Well, I feel like I've been saying Minnesota is shaky like the last 10 weeks, but I mean, they always find a way to win.
No, I say that. Yeah, I agree. And I've been saying it's a Super Bowl team. That's a Super Bowl team, man. I'm sorry. It is what it is, man.
I mean, I'm more scared of
I don't know about that though, but we shall see.
I mean, as just an NFL fan, I'm more scared of the Vikings and the Eagles.
You're bugging. But I wouldn't be mad if it's gonna be a good game though. It's gonna be a really good game. Green Bay won, like we said. Come here. If team wants to get your upset picks, Brian J. Crazy. Yeah, I know you was there, Brian J. that said that. But they don't believe it. My man D don't believe in the old head quarterback. Green Bay will beat Minnesota. I agree with that too. It's in Green Bay.
Oh, they won't. No, they
He's
won't.
just saying that because he's scared. He's scared of the Vikings. That's what it is.
Yep,
He
Yeah,
want them to.
it's
He
crazy.
want them to. He want them to lose
that's the
because he
exact
know
reason
that
why.
exactly. That's one of the reasons why it's not no particular reason. The particular reason that he don't want to see them.
And you
That's
want,
how that be. That's how it be though. Like
You want
you talk so.
Detroit? You want me to
Huh?
sit here and say you want me to take your offense and sit here and say I don't want to see Justin Jefferson? You damn right. Because if CD Lamb can do that,
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. I'm saying him.
oh, Chris,
Minnesota's gonna
Yeah.
win. Everyone wants to see because now everybody's riding the hype train of the Packers, just like they did
Mm-hmm.
with the Lions. And look what happened. They got smoked by Carolina.
Exactly.
I think Minnesota's going to go into Green Bay. You know, all the cold weather when it
Don't
doesn't
matter.
matter. Same thing in Minnesota. I think they're going to go in there, and I think they're going to win by 14 plus points. I think
Exactly.
the
Because they ain't got
Packers
no.
suck,
Exactly.
and Christian Watson might not even be playing.
really? Oh yeah, he got hurt today. Right. Like yes,
Yeah.
But even if he does play, I think Minnesota wins by 14 points.
wow.
1-1.
Right. Like people trying to go on the train. It always something when they go on a 2-game winning streak or whatever like that. Then it's always, oh, I think they're gonna beat me. You a San Francisco fan, nigga. You wishing they win because you don't want to in the second round. You want to play the Cowboys. You don't want to play the Vikings because you know
Right.
that the Vikings can beat y'all, and y'all got to go there.
Right. I'm about to highlight
I
this.
ain't stupid.
I'm about to highlight this comment right here, and I'm about to use the restroom real quick. In the Minnesota guy, I'm a Minnesota guy, and I'm not feeling good about the game this week, and I don't want to see Green Bay in the playoffs. Exactly.
I mean, we can. I mean, sure. I'm about to get like I don't know, man. Y'all dudes, man.
I would
Y'all gonna
love
see.
to see. I would love to see Green Bay in the playoffs.
Right.
They lose every year.
Like they did last year, man.
Yep.
And the year before.
And the year before that, and the year before that.
Exactly. Like who scared of Aaron Rodgers? Nobody.
Nope.
That nigga like no, mama chill, bro. I was about to say he like the LeBron James in the playoff. LeBron do got 4 rings, but the nigga like how many times he went to the finals and lost is ridiculous. But
I
that's
know.
another subject for another day.
Yeah, Minnesota's not. I mean, not Minnesota. I mean, Green Bay won't do anything. I mean, I don't think they'll make it either way, but they
Yeah,
won't do anything.
if you call me crazy, I think if let's say if they play the Minnesota Vikings, I think the Lions can go to Lambeau Field and beat them.
Yeah, I do too, but I kind of got
But
a feeling. I kind of got a feeling that Washington might make the 7th seed.
No, they're not. They're not. Nah, man.
Why not?
You got them beating. Who they play next? The next 2 games.
they got the Bears.
Possibility.
They can beat. They got 4 field, so they can
Who
beat.
do
They
the
can
Lions
possibly beat
play?
them. Oh no, they played. Their last 2 games is at home. One at home against the Bears, and then they got to go to Lambeau,
And
which is 2 winnable games.
who does Washington play?
They play the Browns in DC, and then they play they play the Browns in they play in DC. They got 2 home games, I think. They play the
Oh,
Browns in
Browns and
DC
Cowboys.
and Cowboys. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man, Chris, man, you a super fan, bro. Ain't nobody about to entertain you no more. Nobody believes you. You know what I mean? Like what you just said, you just entertain and ain't nobody worried about the Cowboys.
No,
Shoot, you could kind of say, when the last time San Francisco did anything other than get beat? Like the
right?
last time I seen them was the gave up a big lead against the Kansas City Chiefs when y'all should have won that game. Then had a nice margin of a lead against the Rams and got beat.
And had a 20-10 lead with a couple minutes left in the Super Bowl to the Chiefs. Through that.
Yeah.
But oh wait, I forgot. Stats don't matter. So
Right. So ain't nobody talking about that, man. I don't want to talk about super fans that think they team gonna win every game. I question my team character, and I'm gonna get on their head till they show me they can stop somebody. I'm gonna shit on my defense.
Right.
Stop somebody.
Minnesota could beat Green Bay, but it'll be a war like every week with Minnesota, and they stick around and get the job done at the end. Yeah, but you can't live like that though. But I still think they're a Super Bowl team. But they got to find a way for just to exploit somebody and keep it that way. You know what I mean?
And to be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it a book. Y'all don't know this. What Matt probably do, but and I know for a fact Keith know this. You do know Green Bay is kind. I mean, the like yeah, it's Lambeau Field, yes, but Minnesota, that's like a home game to them too. That ain't nothing but an hour,
Basically,
2 hours away from them. It's not that far from Lambeau Field from Green Bay. Minnesota and Wisconsin ain't that far from each other, man. From each other, it's not. It's not that far from each other.
Well, they showing it on TV, so I'm definitely gonna be in Discord. 5 people in the building, man. Hit that like button, hit that button, all that.
Yeah, Brock Pretty. He
Yeah.
threw a pick too. Man, when we get back on here Wednesday, whenever you come on here, I don't want to talk about it, but I got the stats for him, man. He didn't play that good neither.
Well, we
But
gonna be on Wednesday night before that Titans Cowboys game, and I hope the Titans knock his head off. I can't stand Dak Prescott. Honestly, man, I want the 49ers to get his ass, bro. Pause. I want the 49ers to get him. Please get him. Defense, wreak havoc. Unleash defense. Unleash.
they could against it. I mean, shoot, man. We look bad against Dallas, but I'm done talking about that. Next, it is what it is, bro. On to the next one.
Damn, Brian J said Brock rhymes with cock. Whose literal name is Cock Pretty. Yeah, he better be able to ball. Damn.
That nigga Chris got his Brock Pretty, Brock cock in his mouth all the time, talking about get rid of his damn. You know what? I'm done. Let me stop. All right, man.
Yeah, about to get out of here in 1 minute, man. My man Brian J like that.
I was about to say something, man. I was about to go on a rant.
Hey, Brian J, man, hit that sub. We already subbed up, but hit the like button.
Hold on. Let me put the Discord in. My bad. Hold on.
You good? Hit that whatchamacallit too, Brian, man. Hit that Discord, and then definitely, man, share this with your friends, bro. All we doing is talking about football. Share this with your friends, man. Thank you for showing love, Brian. For real. Show this with your friends.
Let me get like 5 more minutes so I can put it in here. But pause. I'm gonna say this though. Out of this week, I must say this was a very disappointing week. Not just because my team lost, but these games was lackluster, man. I expected more.
Right. No, I mean the Cowboys Eagles game was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie, man.
yeah, I thought the Giants Vikings game was pretty good.
That was good too.
That was.
I don't know. I just know this Detroit. I'm gonna say this to you, man. Get ready for the whole week to hear how Dallas Cowboys are Super Bowl contenders and Dak Prescott is elite and all this shit the whole week.
I'm already ready for that though. I mean, I'm so used to that, man. Cowboy fans been saying this when Cowboy fans gonna say that all the time. The media love the Cowboys. They love to build them up and then they tear them down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do. I mean, sure. But hey, we gave Dak look like he was Joe Montana out there. So salute to that man.
Yeah, and Darius Slay, man. If you're gonna be a leader, bro. Don't be a halfway leader, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
Because you know what? He's due for I think he's due to get paid this year or next year. We might let him if he keep playing like this, bro.
There you go.
If he holding us back, he gotta go, dog.
Hold on. My bad, Em. I apologize for that. He said y'all are sensitive. Dog, you was up here 2 weeks ago crying like a biatch. So who's sensitive?
He said we bloody tip for us. Yeah, this is talking shit.
Exactly. This nigga, he had his tampon on. He had his tampon on when you was crying like my bitch, man.
Philly Dallas
Talking
game.
about you. Hey man, he talking about. Hey, I'm sorry. He gonna get this work. Hey, Key, he about to get this work. Hey, man, this nigga saying I've been to what he said he went to. Man, help me out. We asked him
Idaho.
Idaho. Man, get out of here.
He just gotta be careful, bro, because next week I hope he just uses protection for Brock's cock.
Right.
Yeah, right. There's nothing to say, bro. I mean, he's a
Why you want to
loser.
troll? Don't. I would troll your team the whole. I would troll your team the whole playoff and next year. I would make you cry.
Right.
Talking about somebody sensitive. He was damn near about to cry because somebody called him a super fan. Man, why you call me a super fan, man? You know what? Because I'm passionate about my team. Nigga, you sound like a hoe.
Damn. Discord. Hit the Discord. It's right there on the screen. Copy, paste it, man. Even in the chat, you can go in there and do that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely do this, man. It's right there on the screen. Type in everything you see on the screen. Download the thing and all that. You know what I'm saying? Download the app on your phone. You'll be fine, man. Hit the sub button and notification bell. You already know, man. See
And
somebody.
one thing, man, we're going to get one thing, man. My bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just acting like a ho-ho. No, niggas in Detroit don't be talking like that, man. You was talking like you was a bitch, man. Had your damn pet tampon on, man, like it was the first of the month. You was bleeding. And now you want to sit there and talk about somebody sensitive. Man, get that goddamn pad out your asshole, nigga. He got his feet up looking at us, typing with a Brock Purdy or Jimmy G jersey on, talking. Fuck out of here.
All right. All right, man. Hey, y'all hop in Discord for a couple minutes.
Yeah, hey Key, man, you hear this nigga, man? You heard him up there sitting there crying.
Hey, Key,
Matt
hop
had
in
to.
Discord, bro.
Yeah,
Key,
this
hey,
is.
hey, Matt made you. He damn near made him your. That was your bitch like 2
It
weeks ago.
still is.
Exactly.
Y'all are
Bitch,
hell, bro.
talking about
Probably
Idaho.
typing in
Nigga,
his fucking Brock Cock Purdy jersey that he got for Christmas.
He's gonna be
exactly.
Chris. I'm gonna say this, Chris. I appreciate you coming through, man, summing up and all that comment, bro. You part of the show too. But man, Brock Purdy better live up to everything you
Well,
saying.
yeah, he's a comedy hour of the show.
All right.
Right.
I'm gonna
We
be in
use him as a proc, man. You know, you got a proc you got to use to somebody make your jokes. This what he is. Talking about somebody sensitive. I'm
there.
your father, nigga, and I want you to do your homework.
Oh, let him live. All right. Well, yo, we about to get up out of here, man. Thank y'all for coming up. These my two co-hosts, Matt C and Detroit Kings. And also, don't forget to hit that Discord. Please hit the
Facts.
Discord. Where the fuck is it at? Oh, it's right there. I'm sorry. I apologize. Boop. Right there on the screen. Listen, man. Everybody couldn't show up tonight, but you know what? We're going to be all right. Have a good
Can I
season.
say one more thing, L?
What's up?
Great show, by the way, man.
Thank you.
Eagles fly. You know I'm disappointed in my team, man. I really was disappointed in my team. I was about to cry like a bitch, like Chris did, but I held it. I held it to it, man. I calmed down. I prayed. I apologize. But I wasn't
What's
about to
funny,
cry.
though, normally it's like a invasion of the body switchers, right? Because normally I'm acting
Yeah,
like that, and you acting like calm, like shit. Like, yeah,
man. I hate the Cowboys, bro.
yeah, I know,
It's
man.
a rival. If we would have lost to the Vikings, the Bears, the Lions, I wouldn't have cared. Hell, even the Giants. But the fucking Cowboys, we made this nigga like Joe Montana, man. Joe Montana, man.
3rd and 30. I can't even argue with you about that. I can't. That's why when we was talking about it earlier, I couldn't argue with you. I can't. Like that's ridiculous.
But see, this is different between me, L, and Matt. We realists. We real fans, man. We get passionate. You know what I mean? I want to sit there, I can have a headache. I was pissed. But we don't act like bitches. Like Chris. We don't have
Right.
we don't have our little mode switches and stuff like that. We about to cry. And Matt, what you could before I'm gonna let Matt say something, man, and not let you Matt say nothing because he gonna Matt gonna say something. But one Chris show bitch like last week, man, 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, he was. 100%. Well, I mean, but I told you, bro. Just like last week. I mean, he was bitching because he's my bitch.
Bro, I'm
And,
not gonna hold you. G shit. If they lose to the Giants, I'm gonna laugh. If they lose to the Giants, I'm gonna laugh. Nah, not saying the Giants suck, man. I'm just saying that if y'all lose to Daniel Jones, I'm gonna be.
I mean, no, I don't know. I'd laugh too.
hey, I'm gonna say this. We're gonna leave it out like this, man. Chris, I'm your daddy. When daddy tell you to say something, say it. But when I tell you don't say a damn thing, don't say it.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Later, bitch.